from the Georgia Emergency Management and Homeland Security Agency. This is the required monthly test of the Emergency Alert System.
Alright, that was Georgia. Fast forward a couple of hours and we will be doing Connecticut's test, assuming they actually do it. Mox, you jinxed it!
Test alert.
Oh, finally, the easy went off.
Chaos jinx, that's fine.
There's WPLR.
Test alert. Test alert.
WTIC. That's
This station is testing the Connecticut State
WFOX.
Alert System. An official message would have
WMNR. Turning on this.
by the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection.
WSPR. WMRQ.
I wonder. This concludes this test. Brought to you by the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection Alert System. A system that can quickly warn in the event of an emergency is being tested. If there had been an Amber Alert, evacuation, or other emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test. Brought to you by the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection. Brought to you by the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection.
That was WDRC. Up in Hartford. Looks like they related a lot earlier than I was expecting.
Connecticut statewide emergency alert system. A system that can quickly warn in the event of an emergency is being tested. If this had been an Amber Alert, evacuation, or other emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test. Brought to you by the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection.
I give up on it.
Yeah, me too.
Alright.
I give up.
It's WDFA. Technically, I know I'm gonna get screamed at for counting fucking stream alerts from an IP radio station. I know I'm gonna get screamed at, but because it's for a local area, I'm counting it. There goes WPKN in Bridgeport.
Test everywhere.
And this is what happens when you daisy chain.
The Connecticut statewide emergency alert system. A system that can quickly warn in the event of an emergency is being tested. If this had been an Amber Alert, evacuation, or other emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test. Brought to you by the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection.
See, Connecticut, this is what happens when you daisy chain. You should just do cap for a monthly test from now on. Because when you daisy chain, when you have stations daisy chain, you're gonna run the risk of some stations' attention detect feature on their stage just not work. Hence WPKN's relay.
Journalism is going to become a difficult profession.
This station is testing the Connecticut statewide emergency alert system. A system that can quickly
In our market.
This is the WSHU cluster.
Statewide emergency alert system. A system that can quickly warn in the event of an emergency is being tested. If this had been an Amber Alert, evacuation, or other emergency, an official message would have This concludes this test. Brought to you by the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection.
Service covering the state of Connecticut. Florida Vale prides themselves on customer service and has been uniting families for over 20 years.
Really, camera? Why did you stop recording? You.
This station is testing the Connecticut Statewide Emergency Alert System. A system that can quickly warn in the event of an emergency is being tested. If this had been an Amber Alert, evacuation, or other emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test. Brought to you by the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection.
That's WKCI. I knew it. There's two. You're not Tennessee.
This station is testing the Connecticut Statewide Emergency Alert System. A system that can quickly warn in the event of an emergency is being tested. If this had been an Amber Alert, evacuation, or other emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test. Brought to you by the Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection.
Alright, at this point I doubt that the WSHU HD3 is going to test. But with that said, I think I got... Well, I know the EASYCAST went off, and that tripped the Sage as well, because the EASYCAST is hardwired into the Sage. I got WEZN, WPLR, WFOX, I believe that, yeah, WFOX on 95.9, WTIC, FM, I should say. For some reason, I can't get the AM station of WTIC, despite living in the same goddamn state as the transmitter. WSHU, WKCI, WEBE, WPKN, WMNR as well, WSPR, and actually no, not, well, it's WSPR, it's literally just a freaking translator, but the Spark is just too lazy to decode it. WMRQ, I also got WSHU's translator on 106.5 that I always forget the freaking call sign for. And I also got it on WDFA. And before I get screamed at by some fucking people who claim that IP-based radio stations do not count as actual fucking catches, you. If it's for my local area, or if it's for any local area, like... What?
Michael Butcher, Connecticut.
Oh my. Oh my. Let the roasting begin. Oh my. Oh no.
I couldn't listen. Oh no.
You get your ass in this cold nothing.
You better join the call, Michael.
He's in the other call.
Wait, what other call?
There's another call going on that he's in.
Alright, let me see this. What call is he in? I am curious.
It's you used to be in that group, Dan. with Valerie and all them. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Oh, great. Katie leaves me to get. Oh, no. Well, hi, Nicholas.
Mox, I'm right here. Which, need I mention, as I'm still recording, need I fucking mention that you LSX Illinois head ass fucking jinxed the fucking test. I was literally watching over my Spark over WBZN. I stopped the recording, and do you want to say what you said right as I stopped recording?
Yeah, sure, I'll repeat it, just for the views and the lulz. I said, watch, as soon as he stops recording, they're gonna start testing. And sure enough, all I heard was the spark go off.
Yeah. Fucking WEZN decided to fuck.
And that's the first thing I hear when I come back.
Oh, great!
He was roasting me.
And on that note, guys, that was probably the most random and devious monthly test night that I've ever had. I'm going to be lumping Georgia's RMT into this as well because I really don't feel like uploading it separately. And on that note, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys know what to do. Strike them likes, flood that subscribe button, twist that notification bell. Also be sure to subscribe to these two devious people on the call right here, Norfolk Southern Storm and Chaos Mox. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.